We're gonna. What are we doing?
Just taking off the line.
I'm trying to put it on that big old spool. Come on. What?
We'll put it on this, or
Yeah, I will. It's the same line, or
shit, I have no idea.
it'd probably be easier if I just do it on a smaller spool,
Yeah,
like one of these. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's gonna be a lot easier for me because when you do a big spool like that over there, it puts too much torque on it, and these will start to wobble like that real bad and stuff. So
He told me he gave
don't what?
He said, that's what he gave me to put the line on, and I was like, okay.
Uh,
I'm like, I think it's too big, but.
Yeah, it's just safer for me that I use a smaller spool than a big one like that. Let's see. What's up, guys? This is Team Hard Life, Capt.Eric. Man, I royally messed that one up. So, let's see. I'm waiting on our special guest that's going to be on the video with us today, guys. I got some announcements to make as well. So, just waiting for him to get on the channel. So. Oh, that's not the one I want on there. Get it. All right. What, you buying the reel or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty real too, man. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, guys? I can not see your comments right now because at the angle it's at, and I hadn't started the video or to find it over here, but I will. Give me just a second. Let me get back on there. And find it over here, but I will. Give me just a second. All right. Yeah, I was supposed to go live at 7:15, but the way they reconfigured the deal on the YouTube channel, it actually makes it a little difficult for me to even get the video going. I was just showing one of the guys that was in here right now, like what I mean, so can't really show y'all because once we go live, I can't really show that screen again. I'd have to start another video to get it done. So, but I am ready. We got a lot of positivity coming y'all's way today, guys. It is coming. So. See, and you could tell he used this one, and it's still wet from the smell. But
He used it this past weekend.
But again, it don't smell like.
Yeah.
That was weird. Like, you know what I mean? Damn, look at all that twist in there too. That's weird. No, this is a 130 T-Rex that we're down spooling. I guess he's buying it from the guy, and the guy wants his line back. So. There had to be some kind of like funkiness out there or something. Like, that was horrid. Just the red one?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, there's hollow core to hollow core.
I think you did.
I was gonna say, I think I recognize this handiwork.
Yeah, you did.
Roger that. Well, good luck. Oh, crap. Dang it. Let's see. All right. Yeah. No. Oh man. Here we go. Fine. There we go. All right. So, are we filling it back up, or just?
No, we're just down spooling that.
Okay. All right. So let me get this off of here. What's up, Doug?
What's going on, brother?
Oh man, she's running around like, bro. I didn't leave here till a little after midnight, and then I was back up here about 7:30. So yeah, I've been running around like crazy. Here you go, boss. That. And nope.
Okay.
And no, we're not spooling today, guys. It was just a down spool. But that's a beautiful, beautiful rail, bro. God, so pretty.
Think about that.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, yeah, I'll deal with that later. I might as well take it all off. Whenever I put the line on it, I'll take it off.
Roger that. Okay. All right. Now, let me get my holder over here. Is that all you needed, boss?
Yeah.
Okay.
My LCD just clicked in, so I'm sorry.
No it.
My LCD just clicked in, so I'm sorry.
He's only here a couple of minutes, guys. I had to bring him in. Hey, you know what? I'll go ahead and down spool it, bro. Like, all of that. You can go ahead and get it. Kicked in. He started cleaning up the shop. Oh, man.
It's a good
Like, shoot,
customer
hey,
to have.
check it. Right. It's like, come check out my counter over here.
Yeah, just sat it down over there.
Oh man. So I've got something, but I need to get the phone out of my hand so I can kind of focus, because otherwise I'm gonna end up like doing a hand signal and throwing the phone by accident. So where is my little tripod? It should be here. But quite a few things have transpired in the last several hours. And up this thing. What did I do with it? That's what I get for having so much stuff going on at once, but got to do it.
Trust me, I understand that.
Right. So how's your day going, bro?
Man, good. Just running around, hustling sponsors, trying to see if I can get some more people to support this bad boy, and getting things in order for Smoke on the Water. We booked some of the music today. Well, had a photography follow me around, but I can't say a whole lot about that one yet. But that was interesting. Pretty cool.
That's awesome. I mean, it's a step in the right direction, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
It's annoying.
Trust me, I was wearing Redford Ranch shirts all day.
Awesome. All right, so I cannot find my dang holder. I don't know what the hell I did with it. It's crazy because I'll get to a moment when I have, oh man, I can organize a little bit before I go to my next evolution of whatever I'm doing. And when I do stuff like that, then I get back to working, I forget where I put it.
You're saying you lose it when you put it away.
Yeah, basically. I should just leave it at utter chaos and I'll be able to find it. But no, I need to get better structured over here. So this
Story of
is
my
really
life.
annoying. Yeah, but I want to focus in on you, bro. But it's annoying the shit out of me that I can't find my deal. But I jumped in between making leaders to cleaning weights to putting them on barcodes and all of that. So, and then also too, I even put on the vest earlier, like I was wearing my chest mount, just trying to I was trying to catch footage just to give you an idea of how hectic it is over here for me. Like, people think, oh, he sits down all day. I wish that was the case, it'd be real easy, but I just wanted to give people a taste of me walking from one area to another area to another area, and just, I'm all over the place. So I'm thinking maybe I left it over here by accident, but, and, oh, nope, I didn't, but I found my other parts bag, telling you all the chest mount and stuff, like, I was working on it.
Happens to me all the time.
All right. However, we're real quick. Remind people about the Smoke on the Water and the other event for the tickets as well. While
Yeah.
I'm kind of lost in the sauce, so we were not just dead airing it.
Touche. So I'm Doug. For those who don't know, from the Redford Ranch Foundation. We're a veterans nonprofit, and we do all types of different stuff to include fishing, hunting. If my little saying is, if it's not a doctor's office or a pill, we're willing to get involved and do it. So we have a raffle running right now that is running on our website, www.redfordranch.org. There's a little tab at the bottom of every page. It says VFW raffle, VFW Post 8932 raffle. And click on that bad boy. Yep, there's the flyer. And we got 7 prizes up for grabs. Tickets are only $20. Gets you a shot at all of them. I got 3 sidearms and a rifle in there, 245s and a 9mm, if I remember right. And we got a vacuum sealer, and thanks to Albert, we got added an extra fishing trip on recently. So we have 2 guided fishing trips up for grabs, and we're gonna pull the winners for that on August 29th or 30th. One of those 2. It's on the page when you pull it up. And we'll do a live, and we'll pull random numbers. So it's all digital. You just purchase it through there, and it'll email you a number and receipt and all that good stuff. And that'll be your number for the raffle. And so we also get a copy of that, and that's how we'll pull the numbers. We're only selling 1,000 tickets. I need your help definitely to move a couple of those. We are going to split the proceeds between the Redford Ranch Foundation and VFW Post 8932 over here. And the VFW does do a lot of good work. If you're not a member, or if you're not a member of the Legion or any of the other veterans organizations, I highly recommend at least reaching out and being involved and letting them know you're in the area. Can be very beneficial, and you never know when you might need a hand or some help or something like that.
Oh yeah, and I can personally vouch, man. That I've been in the hole a few times where they reached down and pulled me out of it. Um, I did get a box back from Avet as well, so I'll be doing one unboxing. Um, but I cannot believe I can't find that dang holder. Like, that's I don't know. I honestly have no idea where it went, which is crazy because it was here this morning because I was forgot what I was. Oh yeah, I was gonna I put on the chest mount, and I used that for a while, but I needed part of that holder, so it should be like right here. I literally grabbed it, and it should be like right here.
This is the last place you left it.
Oh my gosh, bro. All right, now I can focus. Now I can focus. All right, so let me get this situated right here so it's not gonna fall over. Oh crap. That is great. All right, here we go. I have so many things going on all at one time, but you gotta do it. You gotta stay focused and keep charging. They're gonna hit you from all angles. You just gotta keep charging. All right. Okay. So, whoa, what happened there? All right, y'all good? Okay. So, one of the first things I wanted to say was, I know if y'all been with the channel through my fire drawings throughout the years, you have seen there are times when we have sat there and used part of the winnings to donate and help out. Through, remember our Green Cross for when we did the Thanksgiving event and then the Christmas events and stuff like that. So I was actually on the road yesterday trying to figure a way on how I could better help the Redford Ranch Foundation besides what I'm currently doing. Money is the big thing. Money, it takes a lot of money to do all the moving parts. Doug and everybody that helps volunteer, to make it happen for these vets. Like I said, if it's keeping them out of their own thoughts, which are very dangerous at times. Those are the most dangerous thoughts you can have, or when you're in there alone, or you think you have nobody you can talk to or lean on or ask for help. And so, Doug, I got to say from the bottom of my heart too, like I'm blessed that you made it through, because I know at one time it was very dark for you. But I'm very, very, very glad that you made it through and you are where you're at. I mean, I know it's still a tough road. I mean, it's a rocky road, but you are not letting it take you down, bro. And that's truly amazing, bro. So, while I was doing that, Rick Sotelo, one of our other YouTubers, one of my good friends here and stuff like that, he was like, "Hey man, why don't you do your a portion of your winnings from the drawings to do this?" And I was like, "Man, I ain't done that in a long time." Um, the reason being because the funding wasn't where I needed to be able to do all the extra stuff that I've been wanting. I love to do. I love to pay it forward somehow, some way to keep paying it forward because I've been blessed enough, that I'm still here too. I know we're all blessed. I mean, everybody that's watching the channel has been up and down, knocked down, and we got up and we're still here. So we have the opportunity to help and bless somebody. I'm going to be looking for that opportunity. And Rick was like, "Hey, why don't you do a portion of your wins, to donate back?" And I was like, "Dude, I actually used to do that." And so I started doing that. I was like, "Dude, I don't know why I didn't think of that before." So I got a hold of Doug and I was like, "Hey, bro, this is what I would like to do." So, and I want to do it today, but I'm going to hold off a little bit on it, and then I'm going to explain why. I want to start doing it. A portion of all my fire drawings on Tuesdays and Fridays will be set up to 10%, 15% will go straight over to the Redford Ranch Foundation and be held there. Obviously, because I don't get paid till the 21st. So on the 21st of every month, or whenever I get my deposits from the YouTube channel, we will have a balance that we can help out the Redford Ranch through our sales, through the fire drawings, so that way they can continue doing what they can do, reaching out and helping out first responders or veterans. Um, it's just like I said, I felt sometimes I felt so helpless that things aren't moving a little faster. But I think uh, a buddy of mine nailed it earlier. He's like, "Bro, it's like it's a drop in the bucket. But if 300 or 400 people are putting a drop in that bucket, it's going to overfill pretty quick."
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking to myself, man, that is a great way to look at it. Like so, um, we're gonna start that, but it's not gonna be this week, and it won't be next week. And the reason being, because right now we are starting a fundraiser for the towns and cities that have been hit with that flash flood, and loss of life, loss of property, loss of livelihoods, and everything have been swept away. So what we have done, and actually, let me walk y'all outside real quick. Um, Rick, who's also started up his own hotshot business, literally just bought a trailer, and we are going to be the first persons to pop the cherry on it. That's the 40-footer that we are going to be looking to load up and take up there with as much supplies as we need, or we can put on there. His truck will tow 16,000 pounds, guys. So just giving you a heads up, there won't be a problem of, well, dude, we're not gonna have enough space or not enough vehicles. We got my truck with my trailer. My trailer will do 8,000 pounds. His will do 16,000 pounds. And then we just talked to one of my other workers, who's part of the family of one of our uncles. He's got another dually with another trailer as well. So if y'all ever feel at any moment that we're gonna be overwhelmed and not be able to move all the gear, cross that thought, bro. Bring everything and anything you can handle to help us out with this, guys. Because
What are you looking for?
everything, cleaning supplies, clothing, bedding material. Because some people lost everything, like their house, their home. Um, pots, pans, soap. If they want to do uh, money orders or anything like that, like all of that's going to be once we get over there, we're going to be hooking up well, actually, before we leave here, we're going to be hooking up with the Big Bertha crew. The Big Bertha crew have been doing big cook-offs where they use that big barbecue pit y'all saw on my video short. They do fundraisers and help out families that have been hit with any kind of hardship. This is going to be one of them that we're going to go up there. They're going to do a cookout this Saturday at Lucky's Bar from 12 till they sell out. So this Saturday, guys, go out there, go buy some plates, make donations, do whatever you want to do with them. But we're also doing a collection point here. We've got one at Santa Fe Chiropractic as well, and also to My Healthy Back Chiropractic out there on Staples are also two other points that you can drop off that we're associating with. And obviously, the Big Bertha crew's got Lucky's Bar and another place that they're dropping off. And honestly, I can't think off my head. I mean, you already saw how kind of lost I was just trying to find my holder here. So please don't hold me to the fire. But, you know, I'm there. So now the other thing is, too, the tomorrow morning at, I think, 10:30 to 11, the news crew is going to be over here putting the word out, helping us let the rest of the city know, hey, we're a collection point and we are going to be making a trip up there. But what we're doing too is a twofold deal. Obviously, right now they're getting a lot of support, which is super awesome. But again, too, a lot of these guys are only going to be up there for like a few days because then they got to get back to their jobs, or they're in a rotating crew with other crews that are out there for like 7 days or 14 days. So not this coming Monday, but the following Monday is when we're going to go out there. And basically, we're going out there for reinforcements. They're going to be doing hot meals. They're looking for 500 plus, 500 to 1,000 meals is what they're planning on serving out there. Wherever we go, we're going to be in contact with whatever town needs us at that time. Because right now, certain towns are already overwhelmed with the amount of support and they're moving on. So in that week or so, things could change. Like we may have to travel a little bit further north or further south. Wherever we go, it's going to be where we are needed to go. So we're going to be recording all of that, and anybody and everybody that helps us, guys, you'll be able to follow along with us. But again, yes, I'm also, that was part of why I wasn't going to start the Redford Ranch donation port. Today's fire drawing. I got today, Friday, and then next Tuesday and Friday again, because we're leaving the following Monday. So that's the next 4 fire drawings. I'm going to donate. I was going to put a vote. It was going to be either 30% or 50% of our fire drawings to that, so we can make or get whatever items we need to make the trip and stuff like that. I'm actually taking 2 chainsaws with me. We're going to be getting gas, and again too, we're going to get out there, and they may be, hey man, we need some help clearing this area or whatever. Like, we're going to meet with a lot of the guys tomorrow and see what and who's capable of doing what. Obviously, some guys are like, hey man, I can only take 1 day off, so then go up there, help do the majority of this. And some of them, like me, I may stay a day or 2 to help out on top of that. Like, I mean, this is our neighbors. They're our neighbors, no matter how you look at it. They've been hit hard, and this is where we got to reach down, pull them up, and make sure that they are good to go as best we can. We can't replace life, but we can definitely give them hope.
Absolutely.
It's
Unreal what happened up there. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, but yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, I was so overwhelmed yesterday. Like I had to come and start something, and within that 30 minutes, just here at the shop, we've done $470. Was it? Hold on, I got it written down. Not that sheet. Sharkata came in actually right after the video. Sharkata came in with $100 yesterday. Oh, it's already written down. So let me flip this around real quick. I was gonna take a drink of water and left it halfway open on my lap. That was nice. All right. So right now, Sputnik donated 50. Chris Schultz donated 100. Dave donated 20. Chris Schultz did another 200. Narcotic did 100. So that's $470 that is currently in the pot to help out the flood victims. This is going to be going towards whatever. Like if we find out that, hey man, they really need a certain item, the day before we leave, then we're going to use those funds to make sure that is on that trailer or whatever. And even if we got to stop in one town and drop that necessity off, move over, then like I said, this is going to be a real fluid deal. Um, because again, too, we're not there. I don't know exactly what's happening on that day to day, and a million things can change in one day. You know what I mean? So, I want to thank everybody for being on the channel and coming in and helping us out. Doug, like I said, this is, I was kind of, I know we talked on the phone, but I was kind of foaming at the mouth to kind of let everybody know that I'm excited that I'm going to just go and start setting that up, that we can ensure we got something coming in always to help out the Redford Ranch. And, whether it's bringing it on the channel so we can keep advertising the sales or generating some kind of funds. Because, I'd rather get in money and spend it on them alive than having to get in money and spend it on them when they're not here no more. So,
100%. Yeah, for sure. I appreciate it, man, big time. I really do. It means a lot to me. Well, I personally, a lot of people have, but I've put a lot of work into this thing, and it's fun. It's nice to finally start seeing taking off. So rewarding for me. We've got Smoke on the Water coming up. If you guys out there know any barbecue teams, especially any like corporate teams, we're looking to get some entries on that end, and we've got some kick-ass trophies I'm going to pick up on Monday. Yeah.
so you already set up to rent the trailer and all of that?
Yeah. We got it all squared away.
Right, that good deal.
Yeah, we're good on that. And then, Smoke on the Water's a run. It's September 26th, 27th in Hernandez Pass at the Shrimpery Grounds. If you don't know where that is, down by the Aquatic Center. I think it's 200 East Johnson Avenue in Hernandez Pass is the address. And we've got, vendors, live music. We just booked all our bands for Saturday today. I'm still working on Friday. It'll be Friday night. We'll have a vendor market and food trucks. And then Saturday, there'll be kids zone area or friend or family area kind of deal. And then there'll be again food trucks, vendors. We'll have live music all day Saturday, and then we've got barbecue competitors on a barbecue competition. So it should be a lot of fun, and we are still looking for sponsors in any way, shape, or form. We just had a big announcement coming that USA is going to be one of our partners on this event, so that's just pretty incredible.
That's huge right there. That is huge.
Man. It really is.
Wow.
To have their support is massive in so many ways. But it should be a really awesome event this year. I'm super excited. We have a lot of help this year. And what else? We're still looking for raffle prizes. Any type of door prize, and those will be raffled off at the event. And then all the proceeds for the event go to the Redford Ranch Foundation. But then every year so far, we've also we've donated some of the proceeds to the fire department, some other veteran organizations, and Hernandez Pass-based community organizations. And as we grow this thing and raise some more money, my intention is to spread it further and donate to other organizations. And that's kind of a big part of what we do with the foundation is try to be kind of a force multiplier for people that are already doing awesome things. We ultimately are trying to build this facility, which you can find out about our website, as well as register for Smoke on the Water, redfordranch.org. There's a Smoke on the Water tab. There's a Wellness Center tab. You can find out a lot about what we're doing. Then what else? We got Facebook, Instagram. We have a X, and working on a LinkedIn, but we'll have a TikTok here soon too. So we're getting with the times.
I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. I've been totally distracted over here. I don't know if you were paying attention, but
I was. Yeah, I was. That's pretty dope.
That is a insanely heavy duty rod. And you say you have no idea what the rod is? Was it already built when you got it? Oh, the only way would to be pull off the ferrule.
But I don't want to go through that. I don't want to go through that. I mean, it could be from an FTU to
FTU that heavy?
honestly, well, it was cut down from the butt up. Yeah. No,
No,
no, can't be.
it's too fast of a taper.
Yeah, way too. Next time, either that or pull off the pull off the roller top. See, you can see any kind of pattern on the inside. Each solid and different there.
Yeah, the ferrule would be the safest bet. Wow. The only thing I would ask is to have more epoxy here to where it kind of
Yeah, levels.
levels it. Yeah.
It's an unknown builder, unknown what it's built on. It came with that, so I will never use it.
But we got to talk because yes, you're right. It would definitely look great on that at 130. But yeah, that's all I would ask is probably more epoxy right up in there. Actually, you know what would be cool? I got. Have you ever seen? I've seen this one time, and this was in North Carolina, uh, back in 99, 98 time frame. I went into a store and they had a rod that was real thick like that, but the base was built up, but it was a 3D wrap. What it was there was one layer of that, and then there was epoxy, and there was another layer of the wrap like in a different portion. So you look at it like this, it's one way, but if you tilt it like this, you can see layer after layer after layer that way. You up for something like that with that one? I mean, it would still follow kind of the same pattern, but you could do it at different levels so it ain't just all epoxy in that one area.
Yeah, give her something up.
I'm talking next level right there. That's what I'm thinking. Wow.
They touched a lot of it.
Yeah, well, you can fix that. Wow. Well,
There's no scratches on it.
no, I think it's fresh build. Yeah. Well, yeah, definitely interested. Definitely interested. See what we can work out on that one. Hmm. Okay, I'm getting. I would like to get it. Okay. Yes. That would be epic. I've been looking at so many things because the Marine Corps birthday is this year again. You know, we're gonna be 250 years old, and but I did hear something that they're not gonna build the bar at the Tutton Tavern because they couldn't raise enough funding. I don't know, but I still would like to go out there in that area because I know they're gonna be crazy.
I haven't heard that officially, but I'm going no matter what. I already got tickets. Or like plane tickets in a hotel and stuff. I'm going no matter what.
Roger that.
It's gonna
That
be
is,
dope.
bro. I know. Your day starts at what? 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, bro.
It just depends. Sometimes, I usually go to bed early, but man, it's not by choice. Sometimes I just wake up. I just wake up early. Yeah, but like 4, sometimes
Uh,
3.
wow.
Just happens.
Well, I'm just sitting here looking at you. I can tell you're beat, bro.
I've been running all day. I had PT today. All types of meetings, or just trying to hustle sponsors. You know what I mean, all over the place, and so just running ragged. You know what I mean.
Yeah, no doubt. All right. Also, too, um, Whiskey Warrior. I forgot to put that in. Tonight's fire drawing has already started out with 70 because 20 was because we went over $500 on the last one, and then $50 was donated by Whiskey Warrior for the Redford Ranch Foundation. So the fire drawing has commenced, guys. Um, Again, Doug, I understand if you got to cut out because you're tired or whatever, but if you want to stay on, this will probably take about an hour before we get done, or it may go further than that. But again, I totally understand. I just want to bring you on so I can share the information that I got for you and how we're going to be um, working it to help you help out everybody every week. Every week it's going to be coming, but I got to get through the trip going up there, and we will go from there.
Yeah, man. If there's anything I can contribute, I'll think a little bit here, see if there's anything we can contribute towards the relief efforts. And it's awesome for you guys going up there to do that. And I've heard to look around that they've got a lot of stuff going on in Kerrville, with some of the other towns are like lacking and stuff in the surrounding
Yeah.
areas. I don't have any firsthand info or anything, just some stuff I've heard from people up there. But yeah, man, I appreciate you having me on. I got to go grab some dinner still. My wife's waiting on me. And
Oh,
then,
well, real
I might
quick
run.
before you blaze,
Yeah.
I just got a text right now. It's $100 now for you on the Redford Ranch for tonight's fire drawing.
Thank
So,
you, Whiskey Warrior, man. Coming
yep,
through,
yep.
brother. I appreciate it.
Right to that, guys. So, all right, Doug, you have a blessed night, brother. Go eat some food, get some rest, and we're gonna keep charging, bro. We're gonna keep charging.
All right, brother. You need anything, give me a holler.
Roger that. You have a blessing, bro. All
Yeah,
right,
later.
all right, guys. Give me a second. Let's see. Come on. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Give me a I'm back. All right. I did miss a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all's comments. I'm gonna go and get the channel up and running over here. Uh, get this going, and then also too, I'm gonna check the. I know some payments have come through for the fire drawing for tonight. So I got Daniel Garcia for 30. We've got William Doty for 20. We got Dusty Arrington for 30. 30. Then we got Uber Hot Glass for 20. And then let's see what else we got. I think that's it. So that puts us at 100, 200, and 220. That looks like it's spent. Man, I don't know about that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Put it up on the rack or in the rack, up there or up there or over there, either one. It don't matter. So, wow, that's a pretty one. That is a pretty one. All right, so again, like I said, tomorrow, guys, we're starting the collection point here at the shop again. Too, y'all can come by. 15 months to get myself one of these. If y'all want to start coming and dropping off donations and or uh, yeah, any kind of donation, whether it's money or materials that we need, um, on the YouTube channel. I don't know. Roger that, boss. You have a good night, man. I will post up a list of items that we had gotten from some personnel up there and stuff like that. But again, too, we are going to be keeping track of, like I said, from day to day, week to week, it's going to change of where and what towns need more help than others. We're going to go where we're most needed in order to help them out, guys. So if y'all have points of contact up there and stuff like that, definitely have them get with us, and um, we'll go as we are needed, guys. Like I said, um, we're hearing some of the other towns are saying they're not getting enough help like the other ones are, and it's hard. It's hard. It's not that people are being selective. It's just again too, the word needs to get out. Like, we heard about that one, and then it wasn't until like 2 days later. But what about all the other towns before them and after them? Like, what happened with all of those? And so a lot of the videos are coming out that they too were also hit pretty bad. Um, so again, our thoughts and prayers are all always with those that are out there, the first responders, the families, and the families that got affected by this. I mean, it's truly, truly sad. And um, I'm not even going to go into how people are turning this into I don't even want to say it, man, but y'all have seen a lot of the BS that's going on the channel, or not on the channel, not on my channel, on the internet, where people just, God, got no heart, man. They got no heart. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry, I've I've removed myself from some of those. Like, if I saw that they're, friends of mine on Facebook or TikTok or whatever, and just glorifying, the political rhetoric of negativity and or racism and stuff, like, I don't need those kind of people in my life, or do I want them in my social circles. So I've removed myself and let them know that, I I don't see that. There's no way. I'm sorry. I don't care if you're far left, far right, whether you're supposed to be here or not supposed to be here. I don't wish any kind of disaster like this upon anybody. Like, no. Uh, yeah. Well, maybe if it was a whole place full of pedophiles or something. Yeah. Yeah. See you. Like, bye. Sorry, y'all might get mad at me for that, but I'm sorry. I don't have no sympathy in my heart for those kind of, or those type of people, human traffickers and stuff like that. Like, I'm sorry, I don't have it. So, the drawing is this drawing, the fire drawing for tonight for in-store credit. I'm gonna have to do the Wheel of Doom over here because I've got one, two, probably 300 pounds of lead sitting on the counter again this morning, today. So yeah, we're working on it too. So, uh, we're at one, two, 220. We're about 220 right now. So, yep. And we're going to give it another 25 minutes, guys. 25 more minutes for tonight's fire drawing. What I'm doing is I'm actually building leaders for Fishing Tackle Unlimited, because I was planning to go out there tonight, but I had to create more barcodes for more items and stuff like that. So I'm waiting for a good buddy of mine who knows how to resize them so they actually fit into the program that I'm using over here. So as soon as he can get those done, then I can actually print them out and get them going. But there's also some leaders that I need to finish as well too. So we're working on that. Let's see. Why is my phone? Hold on, let me check something. Oh, that's why. I don't I don't understand this. My phone keeps hooking up to the Wi-Fi even though I don't tell it to. Y'all have any idea why a phone would do that? Like, it automatically hooks up to the Wi-Fi even though I tell it not to. Everything's turned off for looking for Wi-Fi, and it keeps. And every time I look down, it's hooked up to the Wi-Fi again. So I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen him. Rick 20, but don't put my name next to Danny. Rick is 20. Uh, I don't know. I sent him a link, invited him, but I don't know what's going on. So uh, he may be already crashed, man. May have had a long day like Doug. So well, I don't want to turn off the Bluetooth, because what I do is as soon as I get in my truck, it automatically Bluetooths to my truck. So is that why it would? I never had that issue before. Like, I don't think I ever noticed it, but I don't think I ever had that issue before when I had my Bluetooth on like that. So. Man. Oh, tired, but I got to keep trucking, guys. Got to keep going. Get all this order done and out. So, what's up, Night Hunter? We are at like 220, it looks like, for tonight's fire drawing. Um, Again, guys, I'm going to donate. Well, actually, once we got everybody kind of in the fire drawing, I'm going to let y'all decide either 30 or 50% of the proceeds to go to the disaster relief fund. Um, I want us to be able to just knock it out of the park. I know we're going to be with one of the news crews tomorrow morning, I think at 10:30 or so. Now, again, if they knock it out of the park and we got everything we can carry on all the trailers and stuff like that, then we'll rock and roll with that, and we'll start putting the funds over to help out the Redford Ranch Foundation. But as of right now, we haven't even started. We haven't even we're getting collaboration of things to do and take and stuff like that. But once we start getting everything in hand, we'll know exactly what we still need to get to that finish line. Because I definitely want to make sure when we go up there that you know we're gonna be collaborating with them and staying in contact and finding out, hey, this is where we'll be. So if y'all are on the channel and in those neighborhoods and want to come out and give us a helping hand and or make donations on site, then by all means we're gonna be there. I'll let y'all know for sure when and what time we're gonna be there. The Big Bertha crew will be out there. They're gonna be cooking burgers for. He said he could put 500 burgers on his pit at one time. So we know that the way people are in these situations, they're not looking for a big meal. They're looking for something they can eat, fill up real quick and get right back to whatever it is they were doing. I've been on cleanup crews like this during hurricane aftermaths and stuff like that. And um, when you're out there, eating is not the prime thing on your mind. It's helping somebody else. It's putting forth that extra time and effort that you normally, you're putting everything you have to it. So eating's not one of them. But again, too, we want to make sure that the guys and gals that are out there, that everybody gets a good meal to give them the strength and energy so they can keep going and keep paying, keep doing whatever they're doing, to get that town and city back on track, as well it can recover after something big like this. So, Roger that, William. Cool deal. So, what was that? Oh, okay. It might be trying to sync internet. I don't know, but I'm thinking when I get a chance to breathe, I'm gonna take it over there to Best Buy and have the phone geeks look at it over there. Normally, when I have an issue, I've gone over there and they've been able to work on it pretty well and get it sorted. Um, Occasionally, I go to the AT&T store, but the thing about them is sometimes it's a line of people and you got to kind of wait to get it there. And sometimes I don't have that kind of time to wait for them to sort me and stuff like that. So that's why I'll go to the 18th or the Best Buy and get those guys to have a look at it. So, oh man, oh. Sorry, keep yawning, guys. That ain't. You know what? I got an apple. Let me go get an apple. But a liquid IV with my body armor a little while ago gave it a lot more flavor, but just want to make sure none of it's going to waste and stuff like that. Throw some water in it. Aaron, how you doing, boss? Mm-hmm. Most definitely, guys. I got to knock out a lot. Like I said, it's not a lot. It's just okay. It's I think a dozen of one type of leader, 18 of another, and like 36 of another. So it ain't really a lot. It's just trying to get it all sorted and get the numbers right where I need them to be. And I keep forgetting to get with Shark about the deal over here for my sign up there and stuff like that. I think I deleted the app when I thought it was like a kid game or something like that. So what's up, Hoss?
What do you want?
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Good, good. That's good to see.
She got cleared from the doctor today.
What was that?
She got cleared from the doctor today.
Yeah, yeah. Awesome. Yep. Yeah, now you can put Jacob back to work because he's been freeloading too much.
Well, they'll be all on their own. They go back to work Monday. So
Oh man, so how you doing, bro?
Pretty good right now.
Dodie 50 from the aid. Okay, hold on, William. Let me let's see. William Mahi. And don't forget, guys, we're still doing the Mahi combo. That drawing is still going, guys. Like I said, the goal is to hit 3,000 at minimum. If it goes over that, then by all means, I'm all for it. But just kind of giving y'all a heads up on that. Oh, on the next page. So,
Oh, there was a glare.
William Doty.
Put my heat back on.
Let's see. Oh, damn. Oh, hoping to get the new rod in place. There you go. Yeah, they've been missing you on the channel, bro.
What's going on, guys?
You're coming in a little bit muffled, boss.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm just letting you know, like.
That the damn thing moved over as far as I can.
Oh, okay. So you're saying you got it like a wide angle?
Oh, he's got jokes tonight. Oh.
Oh, my bad, bro. You left that door open, man. You left the door open. Oh man.
I will, William. There you go. Put that in your book.
Oh, trying to think. I'm just trying to make sure I'm putting all the information out there as much as I can. But like I said, tomorrow afternoon I'll be meeting with the Big Bertha crew and a few more of the sponsors that are also going to be there as well. Uh, so another little testimonial.
Okay.
You
Hold on,
already, huh?
hold on to that real quick, okay?
Roger that. Gotcha. Let's see.
I don't know who all ordered on here, or somebody did, or whatever, but
Wow, that's awesome. That is sweet. And and John Darnell for the fire. Roger, Roger.
what's up, Sturgeon? Damn.
That's what I was thinking too, Night Hunter. When you picked up to drink, I guess the water looked like moonshine.
Well, moonshine doesn't have condensation.
Yeah. So, um, well, let me finish this because I need to kind of focus in with y'all what I'm about to tell y'all. This is more of a testimony on how our Father works through us if we're just open to letting Him take the wheel. You know what I mean? Um, and this is all part of it. It's coming together like with so many people and so many different angles, and it is grouping up the way we want it to group up. Like we want it to be big. We want to be able to make uh, bring a lot of light, that is blessed upon us. So Sunday, y'all know I left church early, which is something I haven't done in a very, very long time. Like I go to church when I'm there, like I'm in it till, the end of the word, you know what I mean? I normally don't stay for the music afterwards and stuff like that. And but this one, I was in there, and I was in maybe 10 to 15 minutes into the sermon. You know, they had already did a prayer for the families up there and stuff like that, and just showing the power of prayer. And just through my mind, it just like, you got to do something. Like, you have you have people, you have connections, you have the opportunity to really help some people out, or help these children out, or and it was hitting me from all angles, and it felt like a ton of bricks on me. I don't know if it was, just my compassion, or father instincts, or whatever it was. I had to get something started. And trust me, I tried to say that. It's like, I hear you. I'll do that as soon as the work. And it got heavier and heavier and heavier on me. And so finally, I had to walk out, and I came to the shop, and I started my live video feed. And we raised that money, and then we started making the connections, and I could feel it all being lifted off of me. That, like, okay, I'm doing what I need to do. Because it feels right. Everything is like in me and around me. It's working. So a little while ago, I would say about 2 hours ago, and actually yesterday, my wife had told me, "Hey, brother is doing something like that as well. You might want to get with him." And I was like, "Oh, okay," And I just kind of took it in, but I was in my own lane, doing my own thing, trying to figure it all out, and I wasn't really ready to try to collaborate like that. I guess I don't know the best way to explain it. But today I was sitting there, I was like, going through Facebook, and I saw his post up that he was starting in this and that, and I was like, that's right, I'm supposed to get with him. So I call him, or I shoot him a text. I was like, hey, bro, I see what you're doing. We're doing it too. We're gonna be taking a truck up there. Like, we're gonna go do what we can to help out. And he calls me, and he's like, bro, you know what I prayed on Sunday? I said, I have no idea. He's like, man, and everything I just described to you, he described to me, but he was at a church group. They were doing a church prayer, like a group prayer. And he
Yeah.
said he stood up in the group and told them what his thoughts were and what he wanted to do, but he didn't know how to do it. And if anybody had any information, or if they were willing to pray on him and stuff like that, and they all laid hands on him and were praying on him, that he would get the help and assistance that he needed to be able to do what he wanted to do by helping out. And then he gets a text from me today saying that we're gonna go up there, like, any if he needs any help or whatever, we're there, and so he calls me. He's like, bro, like, we were honestly trying to figure out how we were gonna get all these donations and stuff up there. I said, dude, come on with us. Like, we're gonna caravan. There's gonna be a lot of us that are gonna go up there. We're gonna really try to make an effort to help out as many people as we can, or try to relieve some of the burden that they may be feeling, that they may need a day of just rest, and we can get in there and start, helping them out. And so, and we stayed on the phone for about 15, 20 minutes, just talking about how God works through us. And, if you're willing to listen and willing to apply yourself, life becomes a lot easier. I have to say that, because I felt like I was drowning in church. Like, I just felt so overwhelmed with emotion, and just like, I can do, like, I felt like I was holding myself back, and I just needed to let myself go. And so now it's like, it's getting a lot better. And now that we're getting these phone calls and things are in motion, and it's like, okay, yes, this is where I'm supposed to be, because it feels so right. It feels like, yes, this is where I'm supposed to be, and it's just amazing. So,
Yeah.
uh, it, uh, I'm excited, bro. Like, I've been smiling kind of all day, just, so excited to tell people about what we're doing, and just giving them a heads up and how they can help, and whether they do or they don't, I have no control over. But I do have control over me doing something. And yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I will tell you that Rick Barnes has already been shipped to Arlington.
All right, guys, real quick, are y'all having trouble hearing Jacob, or is it just me? I gotta ask, because remember, like the other night, it was in and out of that. Like, I hear a few syllables, and then it gets real quiet, and then it goes back up. Um,
Let me go get my headphones.
Roger that, boss. All right, guys. So we're at 8:23. So we got what, 7 more minutes for tonight's fire drawing? 7 more minutes, and we're at. You know what? I'm gonna go and start putting the name and or the letter names into the wheel generator. So, let's see. All right, sort this. Daniel Garcia. He's got 30. Let me flip this around real quick. There we go. Y'all see that pretty good? Pretty nice and clear? I haven't seen your lips move or say something, so I don't know if you're talking or not. Oh, okay. Daniel Garcia, we got him for 30. Dusty Arrington, we got 30. There you go. Delete. John Darnell's got 20. Now, Kruger Automotive is not in here. Mechanic Lady, nope. Oscar Ayala, no. Redford Ranch, yes, he's actually got. Let's do this. Based. We go dash.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right. Good.
Oh, dude, like 1,000 vocal cords different. Like before, I was really struggling to hear you again. So
I don't know why it does that.
oh man, I don't know either, bro. To tell you the truth.
Yeah. Well, what I was trying to say is my buddy Rick Barnes, he's already actually been shipped up to Arlington.
To where?
Arlington.
National Cemetery?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
When are they supposed to have his funeral or whatever?
Tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah.
How close are you to that, or you too far away to make it?
No, I'm way too far away to make it.
I don't know.
But he's, he'll have full honor guard and everything else. I was his emergency contact, so.
So, what happened?
He was on the Guadalupe River fishing.
Oh, he was there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep.
So, I found out a little. Well, actually, yesterday, one of our buddies that is family kind of deal with the family I have. Um, they were actually out there camping, and he said the water started coming up, and literally he just threw everything in the truck and started driving out of there, and the water was coming under his vehicle, kind of doing. They just made it out of there. Our uncle over here on my wife's side, I was telling him what we're doing over here, and he said, "Dude," he goes, I was in one of those one time." He's we were camped out, and we had our tents down and this and that, and the truck came by talking about, "Hey, evacuate the area. Flash flood is coming. Flash flood is coming." And he told his wife, "Hey, we got to go. Like, get in the truck." And as they were driving away, they could see the wall of water coming. And he said several vehicles got swept away. A bunch of campsites got washed away. And he said that one of their cousins that they were in a car and they got stranded somewhere, and he used his truck to go rescue them and stuff like that too and stuff. So, but he said
Yeah.
that even while he was in the truck, he put on his life vest. He's all because if it gets swept away, at least he'll be able to have the window open and he can get out or something like that. So, well, that's not always the case, bro. You can get pinned, like you know what I mean. So he's like, well,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wasn't gonna let my. I said, no, I understand. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I understand. I just, you obviously plan for the
Yeah.
worst and hope for the best. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. Well, I mean, he went the way he wanted to go. He was, he retired from the Marine Corps, and he started spending his retirement fishing. And he goes, and this is how I want to die. He goes, either on the beach, with a rod in my hand, or out on the Guadalupe fishing. So he went the way he wanted to go, man. So I was like, I told him, sitting there when I got the news, I was like, all right, you went the way you wanted to go. You were living life. I'll take a drink for you, brother.
right on.
So,
Still hard though. Oh man.
I mean, if any good comes out of that part, he went the way he wanted to go. So, and he
Was he
didn't.
alone? Was he alone when this happened,
Yeah, he
or?
didn't. No, he was by himself. He didn't. No kids. Didn't. He's not married. Um, his mom and dad passed away 5-6 years ago.
Mhm.
His older brother is in and he's in a hospice right now. Of course, his older brother's in his, I think, 78 or something like that.
Mm. Wow.
So, but his older brother, he can't even talk. So, I mean, he's like not really there.
Wow. Cats, how you doing? Max, what's up? $10 for the fire. Roger that. All right. So while we're doing this, guys, I guess once we select the winners, we're gonna put it up for vote. How much uh, we're gonna donate to uh, the rescue efforts and materials and stuff like that as well. Right now, it looks. Let me go and erase these. I didn't want to erase. I'll show you where I'm at. I've got everybody that's paid in, but I always leave the ones that. Uh, uh, where is it?
Can you
Sorry,
talk tonight?
I'm so tired and brain dead. I guess we'll have everybody that's in the fire drawing just give a vote of how much they would like to put in for the uh, our donation, our rescue efforts and stuff like that. So I didn't know how to put it. How to say it. Like disaster relief fund. There you go. The disaster relief
Yeah.
fund. Roger that. All right. So I'm gonna extend it 2 minutes, guys, because Max just got on here, but I'm gonna show you all the names that are on here currently. Oh, there's Daniel Garcia for 3, Dusty for 3, John Darnell for 2, Kruger Automotive for 2, Redford Ranch for 10, William Doty for 2, Uber Hot Glass for 2, and Max for 1. And I'm making it in Dusty. Rick says if he wins, he'll donate 100. Rick, are you in here, boss, in the drawing? Let's see. Did I miss it? Let me check. Check. Let's see. Hold on, real quick. I mean, there's Roger for 20. Check funding. William 20. John Darnell for 20. Roger for 20. I didn't even get Roger in there. Whoa, hold on. Hold on. Oh, where's my marker? Roger. Cards, huh?
Oh, you want to look on Zelle?
Okay. And Rick, let me check that on Zelle. Give me a second, boss. So Roger. Got 20.
I'm tired.
I feel you, bro. Like, for Sotelo, is that you, Rick?
Night Hunter, so do I.
Oh yeah. So I got Roger in there now, right there. Okay. All right. So let me put under Rick. Yes. Got that. So delete that. That puts us at $280. We're at $280 right there. I'm extending it 2 minutes because Rick and Roger did come in right there. So, yeah. You know what might also help too, but I don't want to say it.
What?
Push-ups. Push-ups. Oh, yeah, you did. Yes, you did. Controlled expansion. Yes, sir, you did. Controlled expansion. And I saw it too. My bad, bro. My bad. Oh, let's see.
Jeez.
Yeah, no.
Joe, went to an antique store yesterday.
Uh-huh.
I found this.
Hmm. Damn it.
See, you need to stop doing that because I'm doing it.
You started it.
You started it. You said something about being tired.
I said it, but I didn't yawn. I feel
Oh,
you.
shut up. Take the blame.
All right, guys, that puts us at $300 right there. 300. We got controlled expansion for 2. Rick has for 1. Roger for 2. And Rick is supposed to be 2. I'm sorry, boss. I just looked back, verified. Sorry. Man, I am
No,
way off
Rick.
tonight. I'm way off tonight. Let's see. Pay. All right, there we go. John asks if that's a cobbler hammer.
It can be used for a cobbler hammer. I've seen cobblers use it, but it's actually an upholstery hammer for leathersmiths because of the type of tacks that we use. And that's why the forks look like that.
Wow. All right, so
Take
3 minutes, guys. 3 more minutes. Fire drawing is on. We're at $310. $310. So right now, guys,
What's up, fat cat?
those of y'all that are in the fire drawing, um, I'd like for y'all to give me a vote of what y'all would like to do with these funds. Because, like I said, I was going to put anywhere from 30 to 50, but if you want to do more, that's up to you. Into our relief fund to make the trip up there, guys. We got that 40-foot gooseneck out there that we want to put a lot of gear on. I mean, we want it loaded down. Um, so I definitely want to make sure we can to rock that out, guys. So it's not a Thor's hammer.
Not a little small for a Thor's hammer.
Roger that. Yeah, yeah.
Although I do have one of those around here somewhere.
Roger, so 50%. Let's see. He says, and Rick said, and actually, 100. Let's see. Dusty 100. Joe G in there for 20. Let's
For
see.
the pirates.
It's, oh, I thought that was the hammer. I was like, dude, how is it making that sound on your back? Yeah, I was really lost there for a minute, guys. Oh man, let's see. All right, controlled expansion. Let's see, where's he at? Joe G for 20. And just if you're just now chiming in, guys, we are donating a portion of the winnings tonight for disaster relief, guys. Normally, like I said, when I do fundraisers and stuff like that, I have very specific ways of doing it. But I'm going to put everything I have into it. And if you say, 30%, 50%, 100%, I will do it. Yeah, I'm game for that, guys. I got to make a move, and I'm not gonna miss the opportunity that was given to me to react and to do something uh, to help out and to pay it forward for sure. Um, yeah.
Dusty, I have no idea what it is about these damn trolls. They were all over True North live tonight too.
Oh wow. So I've seen. Well, on Facebook it's to be expected, but normally now on my page they really aren't. But they've been coming in pretty hot and heavy, and they're wow. Robert Edwards. Well, again, guys, it's whoever wins, like whoever's in the drawing gets their vote. And what I'm doing is, if they answer that question, I'm writing it down there. And if they don't, then I'm going to do it minimum 30% of the winnings if they don't put in a vote for the winnings. So yeah.
Oh,
Well, you can't be too tired because one of your eyes is halfway open. Not both of them. When they're both about the same, then you know you're utterly exhausted.
right.
You're halfway able to fight it. Oh, man.
I drove for 6 hours today.
All right.
3 hours
So
down and 3 hours back.
do 50 from the fire, draw to your trip, or life out. Okay, so whiskey is actually donated 50 um, to the relief fund to help us like offset costs. Yeah, because what I'm also planning on doing, guys, just to give you all a heads up, I'm gonna take two chainsaws. I might get a third one. One's a pole saw, the other one's a handheld saw. It's like, I think it's only like a 16 inch, and then I'm probably gonna go get a much larger saw, probably I don't know, 20 something incher, just to if we're having to help do something out there, I want to at least have my own gear kind of deal. You know what I mean? I don't like it when
Yeah.
they're like, man, I wish we had another. I got you, bro. Like, I want to make sure we can help out. I'm sorry, I make a trip like that and I'm just standing there looking at people work. I don't feel right. Like that's not me. So we're looking at probably taking the kids up there. Um, Obviously, just so they can kind of see the amount of damage and destruction this is, and how dangerous it can be. Like, when I'd rather show them the aftermath or something like this, so that way they understand. Hey, when we tell y'all to get to high ground, you get to high ground. It ain't just, oh, we're 5 feet away from the riverbank, we're good. Like, you need to get truly, truly away from danger and stuff like that. Yes, whiskey, I got it right on there. So, um,
You be good, whiskey. Be careful.
yep, yep. Roger that, Rick. Okay, Rick. So I know. Okay, now I know it. So Rick Sotelo is the one who's donated the truck and the trailer to help us move everything that we can up there, guys. So So 100 and 100. What is that? What are we doing right there, boss?
Did you read your text message?
I'm checking right now. Oh, okay. Do another 50. Okay.
Damn barking spiders are bad right now.
Sound like it, man. That one had a hoarse throat. All right. So let's see if I read this correct. Yes, 100 for the Redford Ranch. I got that. Now 100 for that. Roger that. Got it. Got it there, Whiskey. Thank you very much. Let me put this. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I hit the flip around deal and it kicked me off the channel. So there's Whiskey, $100. The credits right there. William Doty, Capt.Eric, Chris Schultz, Dave Grote, Chris Schultz, and Sputnik. So that'll put us ahead some more. All right. All right. And the Bullfrogs. Bill Frogs.
More than likely bullfrogs.
Right. Oh man. Reading that's hard work. Yeah, it is. You see his brain heating up? It's getting hot in
You
here.
can't see no damn smoke. I got headphones on.
What's the steam? I can see the steam. Not smoke, it's steam.
Here, stare at the truck.
There you go. Bro, bright light, bright light, bright light.
Shut up. Look, I got some tan on them.
Oh my. It was like staring into the fog. You know how it's real bright in some
Now,
areas and then not in others?
my feet, on the other hand, those are still neon white.
He said neon white. All right, guys. Let's see. All right. We are at $330 for tonight's fire drawing, guys. I'm going to give it 25 more seconds. 25 more seconds.
I'll just give it
And
5 more minutes.
yeah, okay, we'll do 5 more minutes. I'm good. So we got Joe G for 2, Controlled Expansion for 2, Rick Sotelo for 2, Roger Garza for 2, Max for 1, Uber Hot Glass for 2, William Doty for 2, Redford Ranch for 100, Kruger Automotive for 20, John Darnell for 20, Dusty Arrington for 30, Daniel Garcia for 30. And I'm checking the Zell. And Dusty just took it up another 70 whoop, whoop, to make it 400. Awesome. $70. Got it. All right, let's see. Dusty, where you at? Copy. And go down here and paste. And
Like bad Rick or normal Houston flooding? Because Houston floods every year.
let's see. What happened?
Rick was saying North Houston flooded.
Oh, wow. Well, I'm not making out the trip out there tonight. I have not gotten the barcodes in, and also too, I just found out. Like I said, the news reporters will be at the shop around 10:30 tomorrow or 11. So I need to be here. I won't make it to Houston and back by that time period. So I'm not making the trip tonight. It looks like I'll head up there on Thursday. So that was information that literally just happened within the last few hours. So. All right, so Max is in for another 10. Let me copy that and go down to here, put that in. That will take us up to $410, guys. 410 for tonight's fire drawing. And we still have 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Thank you, bro, for watching out for that. Sure. Damn. Let's see. I'm checking something real quick. Oh, just so y'all get an idea, that was the video I posted earlier on Facebook. Let's see. That, that's Rick's truck right there with the trailer that he's going to help us make this run to make donations, guys. So again, we're not going to be restrained by weight at all. So we'll have multiple trucks. And again, too, I've already had other people say, "Hey, man, if you need more help towing, like they are game." So yeah. I can put, yeah.
Oh God, Max, there's a bunch of places that are taking donations. If you're up in that area, I know if y'all have heard of Chip and Joanna Gaines, they're doing donation things. I mean, just look around. I mean, there's going to be places that you could donate to. Just be careful with a lot of the ones that are just doing like shirts and stuff. Those could be scams.
All
There's
right, guys.
already a couple of them that have been busted.
So with us, guys, the donations that we get, we're going to be buying the items that are needed because, again, too, um, buying. The way I'm looking at it is, it's sending these people money. They don't even want to leave the riverside. You know what I mean? They're not thinking about like, okay, I got money, I could go shopping and go buy clothes, go buy this. So what we're doing is we're actually going to go buy those materials ourselves, um, so that way we can give them the materials that they need for that day for whatever they are. Like I said, we're doing cleaning products. Uh, on actually on the video itself, after I get done with the live, I will be putting it on there, the list. It's on my Facebook, but I didn't do it here on the channel. But I will be putting all the items that you if you want to purchase and send our way, or send the funds our way so we can go make the purchase. And you know how we do it. We go out, we make the purchase, we show you everything that we're buying. And then we're going to be loading up. You're going to see where it's all going. Um, and again, too, just because I'm like, oh, I don't know who to trust on things like this. And man, it would really suck. There's a ton of scams going on already. I, I
Pisses me off.
Yeah, I'm at a loss for words, guys. I honestly, to tell you the truth, and we're here, and I don't even know who to call to donate to if we wanted to help out in that sense. Like, I honestly don't know who to call, but I know what I'm gonna do with the funds that come in. Like, we're gonna buy what we need to buy that is on that list, and and also too, I got tax exempt, so that means that that's going to be there. And also too, I got a 10% the veterans discount through Home Depot. So there's going to be a lot of things that I'm going to work angles to see where I can get the most bang for the amount of money that we're going to spend, guys. So that's going to be on there. Um, yeah, it's coming, guys. It's
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah,
So.
Max, if you want to donate so Albert could get up there and help out, you can just donate to Albert. And that way, because he's going down and he's going to these places and buying the stuff that these people need to get the stuff up there to them. So if you wanted to donate just to Albert and so he can go get that stuff, that's what you can do.
So through Zelle is one way. If you already have my cell phone number for the Zelle deal, if not, on here on the YouTube channel through the super chat, you can send the funds through there. I'm keeping track what's gets sent through. Right now, I've got funds to cover it in my account, so we can go to several $1,000s, and I would use that because I know on the 21st, 22nd, when the funds come back, I'm golden. Right now, I'm not concerned about me or my family. We are good. We have food on our table, a roof over.
I feel it too, man.
Sorry, guys. All right.
Okay, so that last one that Max did, that was for the donation. It wasn't for the fire drawing. It was for the donation.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, it was meant to be. It was meant to be that because I'd already put it on the donation. but I added his name over here. So, wow. I'm telling you, things work for a reason, guys. Like, I'm here for a reason. So. Oh, man.
My dirty cow.
Yes. No doubt, guys. All right. So, we're at $400. $400 right there for tonight's fire drawing. And we got about 25 more seconds. We're at 400. And again, guys, if you voted for how much of the fire drawing for tonight, of how much you would like to donate if you won, I've listed it on there. But if you didn't, then I'm going to put 30% of tonight's winnings toward the relief fund. So that way we can keep doing that, like I said, because I don't know how much is going to be helped out or not, but I'm going to do the best I can with whatever I have, and I know we can definitely make some moves, guys. So we're going to work it out. All right. Well, y'all ready to do this? Y'all ready to do this? Give me some thumbs up, and so we can rock and roll. Um, definitely looking forward to. Yeah, pretty crazy. Hey, Kat, what's the rod you use casting competitions called? Breakaway. They're the breakaway rods that I've been using for the distance casting competition.
Oh,
How
well,
much is an SXJ? I will check on the reels right after we do this drawing, guys. We're here, so got some thumbs up,
there
got
you
some
go.
thumbs up. But is that what you were working on earlier on Facebook? Oh, how much is one of them belts going for?
This one, 950.
Roger that. Roger that. Awesome. Okay. All right, guys. Let me get back to the fire drawing numbers over here. We got 20, 40, or 2, 4, 6. No, I'm on the wrong page. Went too far back. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I got 12. No, it should be 13. I'm missing somebody. Max. I'm missing one on there. Max. Right on. No, I've not, Roger. I won't meet with them until Thursday. I will take the rod over there in person and. Talking to you, Roger, and I wrote Roger instead of Max.
Kruger sent another Zale.
All right, Kruger. Let me check out Kruger real quick.
William, they're actually coming along. I'm actually working on them with these one, like with that belt that I'm making. So, yeah, they're getting done.
All right, so Kruger went for the Mahi rod. He put in 20 on there. All right. So just to give you an idea where we're sitting at with a Mahi rod. Those are the current names. We got 20, 40, 60, 160, 200, 320, 30, 50, 400, 500, 630, 630, 600, 750, 780, 880, 900, 990. If I did my math correctly, we're at 990 currently for the Mahi run, which is good, guys. We're getting up there. We're looking for 3K. We're looking for 3K for this. But is that your son? He firing some
Yeah, that's
people over there
Daniel
in the
out there
back?
laughing.
Oh, I thought he was firing somebody.
Nah.
Probably why he's laughing so hard.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Right
Yep.
there, Dusty. Right there.
Is that one of the things you're working for him?
Uh-huh.
He's gonna screenshot it and do a zoom. Try to zoom in on it.
You can't
All
see nothing
right,
on it. It's just laying flat.
right on. All right, guys, we're at 400, and we're at. Let me go back over here. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 people. 13 people. All right. Thumbs up. All good. Here we go. Let's
Yeah.
shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Lucky number 13. Y'all ready? Come on.
Yeah. Well, Night Hunter, he's not really like a kid. It's he's been waiting a while, and I know a lot of couple guys have been waiting a while to get their stuff, but it's been a busy last 9 months for me. Just having to deal with Terry and Daniel. So, ugh.
Oh, wow. What? What? Boom! The Redbird Ranch. Hold on, let's see if I can do a screenshot. Shoot. I'm gonna have to take a picture with my other phone. I'll take a picture and send it to him. That is so cool. I'm telling you guys, things happen for a reason. Like this is wow. And that's the second 50 that you bought him, Whiskey. That was the second 50 that you got him right there. So
Robert, they are actually doing great. Well, Daniel, he's being a pain in the butt. But that's normal. So I guess he's doing great.
he's his normal self.
Yeah. So,
Beautiful. And you know what
yeah,
I
because I
just
got
thought about?
what? That's dangerous.
No, I'm right. I
No, you're not.
hold on. Be able to confirm it over here. Hold on. Let me check. I gotta check one thing. I know Sharkotic did a donation, or he was planning to donate.
I just tell him, hey, says, I put your donation in there of $100, and then so.
Let's see. Mm, yeah. No, what it was is Sharkotic wants to be helping out the Redford Ranch Foundation as well. But what he was going to do is, if when he won, whatever was won, he was going to put that in Redford Ranch's account here at the shop, so that way they have access to that and stuff like that. So, yep. Let's see. Let's see. All right, there we go. Let's see. Yeah, I saw that whiskey, but I was actually texting Doug. I don't know if he's still up or not, but let's see. Turn this around real quick. Yeah, a nice yellowfin. That's what, a 60-pounder right there? 50 to 60? Let's see. Let's see. First time in 6
Okay,
text
William.
messages they find came up. Oh, okay. So let's do that. Get that real quick. There we go.
Okay.
Well, this is the fishing channel memo. So I'm glad you got the memo. Or if you didn't, you got it now. This is a fishing channel. We we fish. We don't always release, but when we do, it's a monster that deserves releasing. If it's one that belongs on the grill, it's going on the grill. Like, I didn't get like this fine figure body by being stingy.
Yeah, well, I'm in no mood for trolls tonight.
I can tell you was round sent down range quick.
I, I've had my fill of trolls today. They just no.
That one was 90. The one that I held, I'm 6 foot. I had it. I mean, it was like this, and that one was 98 pounds. That's what I was, and the ones that I were smaller like that, those were 60 to 70 pounders. Um, unless their scale is messed up, but I don't think they're gonna go skimping on the. They're gonna try to make it heavier. I don't know. So, yeah. Roger that, John. You have a good one. But again, guys, like I said, more than likely, I'm gonna be live tomorrow when the news crew comes through, just so that way everything, because I already told people, hey, we're gonna start accepting donations as soon as I open tomorrow. So tomorrow could be crazy with people coming in with donations and stuff like that. I'm definitely gonna have to figure out how to store a lot of it in here, or in my office. I may have to have my worker take the week off or something so we can work it. But we're gonna be doing it, guys. So like I said, we're gonna be working it for 2 weeks. I don't know how I misunderstood. I mean, I heard Monday and I was like, that don't seem right. Like that's too fast. But yeah, I was right, but I was wrong on the date that we're going out. But it is Monday, not this coming Monday, the following Monday. So yeah,
Okay, well, I will
roger
do
that.
that. I'll let you know.
Yeah, no, I'm in the same ballpark, guys. I'm rolling about 4 hours of sleep. I'm exhausted. So I'm gonna let y'all go so I can kind of focus on this so I can get through it. Otherwise, I'm never gonna finish this, and it's gonna make me stay here longer. But again, guys, if y'all want to make some donations, you can Zelle it through me. Make sure to put in there that it's a donation, please. And then also, too, if you send through the fire chat here or through the super chat here, make sure to put donation for, the emergency relief fund or for the flooding victims and stuff like that. So, all right, guys, you all have a good one. I will talk to y'all tomorrow, and Rick's going to bring some more gear. Jacob, you have a blessed night, brother. Give everybody a hug, kids. We love them from everyone here at the Hard Life channel, brother.
Will do, brother.
Right. Y'all have a good one. Later, guys.
Later.